Good morning, I'm Sam Bauman. We'll get a check. Thanks.
I'm Kelly Moody. I'm Kelly.
Over to you, Eddie.
Thanks, Matt.
Apologies, we're going to go straight to the break here.
No, Raúl, no. Bueno, lo voy a tener que hacer aquí, la seguridad.
Well, the short answer is...
Here's the thing. Oh, excuse my language.
Really?
But you can see how much snow has accumulated here in the parking lot, at least a good 4 to 5 inches at this point. And I'm trying to hold on. Let me tell you, it's an hour. Of course, I caved over.
Let's get out to NBC 10's Tony Gugliotta. He's live from Attleboro and pretty bundled up, Tony. Gugliotta, frozen quiet there out there in the cold. That's how cold it is, right?
Here in New York City.
This morning, bumper-to-bumper traffic on I-25 after a major...
Driving, I saw a number of spinouts on 400, but drivers seem to be taking it carefully. And the good news is, of course, that a lot of people are just staying home this morning.
Brian, not a night the Irish will forget in a hurry, but it was extraordinary for other reasons too.
That's right, Sharon. There was a whole series of different events and different things that really captured the media attention, and certainly it has to be said that here in the US today.
Brian, thank you. And viewers will forgive our own set malfunction there. Thanks, Brian.
Once stage 1 wraps up today, the athletes will rest to prepare for... Oh my God!
Especially late Thursday through Saturday morning. Hey, Carrie, it's our floor director. She's pretty good. And you see those 50s.
It's going to be areas of drist and mizzle. Drist and, what am I saying here? Mist and drizzle. I literally combined both.
Get your phones out because text to win coming up. Just
I have Megan's right here. What
do you, there you go. Text.
Wow, Megan. Would you like to know about the daddy saddle?
It's a joke someone shared. All right.
I think that's the text to win contest. Megan's going to put you in the daddy saddle.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Again.
Stop. Still pretty windy, but it is going to get a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, last night I was lying in bed and I've not heard a wind like that for an awfully long time. I mean, oh, that's just wrong, isn't it? Anyway, you know what I mean. And that's
Don't set me off. Don't set me off.
But that's what you were. That is what you were predicting.
Yes, quite a blow.
One of the worst offenders at the restaurant is the menu. I mean, think about how many people are touching this thing. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. So many people touching this thing. And so little do you know that when you're ordering the pasta carbonara, listen, you're also ordering a whole bunch of germs. So that is one of the worst things.
Something special at the National Western Stock Show. Today is Bison Hump Day. Ranchers will meet ahead of the show to talk about ways to improve. Mitch is making me laugh. Ways to improve the bison population. Now, some of the talk will be conservation. Mitch. Some will talk new technology to manage the herds. This is all part of the Roaming to Success campaign that aims to increase bison population from 400,000 to more than 1 million animals. I'm done. I'm done with this.
You're having a hard time this morning.
That includes Hugh Janis. He works at a liquor store in Garden City.
I mean, Stewart Avenue's already bad enough during rush hour.
We'll probably sit around and cook some soups and eat bread and desserts and just get all fat and sassy.
Here's the thing. None of these people are going to win. I'm not going to win. You're not going to win. We all know it. How many are you getting, you think, in here?
5 tickets.
5 tickets? Yeah. It's about $10 worth? Yeah. So let me see. How much for a lighter over there? How much are lighters? Yeah, okay. So what you could do is buy a lighter, burn the rest of the $10, and then at least you still have a lighter.
He called me mama, baby. Can we make this happen? Can we make this happen? Yo voy con él. He goes with me. I'll take care of his kids.
So
I'll take
beautiful.
Tyra Martin, who has always wanted to be Tyra Martin. And then...
No,
he's
I
still
love
there?
what I'm hearing. I love it. I love it.
He can still hear you. He's still there. I'm gonna get...
I love it. No.
Always remember Taco Bell's Zelda Road. We're just out here giving remembrance. I mean, I think it was the best Taco Bell in Montgomery.
I can't eat here.
I felt like I lost a family member.
Well, I'm hoping we get closure tonight and we can move on to the next cause. But we're here supporting Taco Bell tonight, and that's what's important.
I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. I got to go all the way to Perry Hill to get some Taco Bell. Hurts my feelings.
Baja Blast. Baja Blast. Baja Blast. Baja Blast.
Bro, did you break into a house? Did you burglarize a house?
Hell no. Bro, get away from the car, bro. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
We were talking before. You were just talking to these officers.
But I don't want to talk to you, though.
Did you break into a house?
No.
Okay, well, why are you in custody, then?
I don't know.
You don't know. You have no idea why you've been arrested.
No idea, sir. Why you got hair coming out your nose?
Say anything to your mom or anything like that, or anyone you know?
My bad, Mom. My bad. I'll be home in a couple days.
Were you hurt when you were running away from?
I'm gonna bite my neck. He tied me in the neck, boy.
All right, well, you have a good one there. What's your name?
Paul.
What?
Paul.
Paul, what's your last name, Paul?
I don't know. Yeah, I gave you the first one.
Now, we do see somebody in front of our favorite coffee store that I won't be named. Are you going to open today or what? We've been waiting since 5 o'clock in the morning. You don't? Well, get somebody that does. He doesn't work there, but he says he's going to be on it for us.
Tracy, are you trying to scare people into opening up their businesses to you?
Listen, if I can endure all of this, I can get some coffee up in this piece. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
We actually have seen a person. I was ready to call him nuts until he brought me some coffee. Come on, Mikey Bones, get over here. Mike Flint came from Neptune to bring us coffee, our knight in shining armor. Crack that canteen open. I mean, let's do what we're doing here. Thank you for the coffee.
Nah. I heard your call and I feel your pain.
That coffee's probably freezing cold already, no?
Oh, no, not in this thermos. No, this is one of the best things I ever purchased.
You're a braggadocious man. I like it in you. I like it in you, Mikey Bones.
He's awesome. But, I mean, looking at that road behind Tracy.
They love you.
This is
You're a hit.
It really
hey,
is.
I love you all, most of you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm at one of the... Ow! God, you little nipper. And I'm at one of the region's zoos where they're doing their annual stock take of animals. Ow! God. Ow! You little...
Kangaroos are often described. You're going to hit me.
Why are you doing this? Why?
You're going to babysit for us?
There we go.
We're joined now by Stephen Joseph. He is Chief Executive of the Campaign for Better Transport. Very good morning to you.
Hi, unfortunately, I'm Steve McKenzie. I'm the fire expert this morning.
Well, it's equally as good to have you on. Thank you very much, and a Happy New Year to you. I mean, there's not much New Year cheer, is there, for commuters reading this morning, is there?
Unfortunately, I can't comment on the state of the country's transportation network. I was actually here to talk about the recent fires at Grenfell, Liverpool and Manchester.
Okay, well, as you can probably tell, we have a fire alarm. You could probably tell that before we went into that report, but we still have a fire alarm here, and we're not quite sure what to do about it. So I'm really, really sorry about this, but I'm afraid we have to evacuate the building. These things happen, and unfortunately it's happened tonight, and we have very little choice. So I really apologise. We'll get back to you with the rest of the programme if we possibly can. But for now, it's good night.
Oh, I don't care if she's 20. Hell, I'd fuck her. You can't say you wouldn't fuck her. Maybe that's what I'll do when they find her. I'll go and fuck her. Fuck her right in her pussy.
All right, well, we definitely apologize for that editing error in that story.
Oxtail sauce, he only makes that up here on the rooftop at Union Restaurant. And Johnny Michaels, mixologist, plays some football up here.
Yeah, it sure is nice playing under a retractable
Yeah,
glass.
well, go ahead. I'm not going to get in trouble. It worked in practice. How did he get
They want everybody who doesn't have a reason to be outside inside their homes. You heard from the mayor who said a number of people haven't left. That worries them, but at this point, if you haven't left, don't go out. You probably can't get out of Atlantic City anyway because the roads have become overwashed. That's the ocean behind me. You've actually got to...
This is serious business here in Ocean View, and the flooding is also going to be a problem. The beach in Ocean View is now non-existent. There is no sand. It's hitting up against the seawall. And also we're worried about that tidal flooding in other areas.
Coming up, I'm right here in Times Square, and I know he's here somewhere, and I cannot wait for the moment I can say I met...
Boy, tough. You are a very, very forgiving person. How is your relationship with Spider-Man right now? Oh, no. Yeah.
The Brewers came up with a handful of great...
The 3 victims were part of a CXS crew.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
And arguably the top offensive lineman this morning in the one-on-ones. I mean, he's out there with a kid like Cameron Robinson and what?
Okay, now this is just the normal iPhone, is it?
This is just the normal iPhone 6. Yeah, I didn't want to be one.
All right, we're doing the reveal. His name's Jack.
And I said, what are you doing running? And you're saying it was really good out?
It's the perfect texture for running. Very low impact on its dry snow so your feet don't get wet.
I've seen a lot of people out here, like you said, running, sledding, just enjoying it. One thing, oops, that can happen.
Classified information and therefore shouldn't be getting these intelligence briefings. Here's what former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani had to say about that with Greta Van Susteren last night.
Siobhan Riley has our top story at 11. Siobhan?
Angie, this right here is a map of downtown Saginaw, and this construction is happening along North Michigan, starting at Houghton Avenue and going all the way to State Avenue. Drivers are down to the single lane in each direction, and local businesses are paying the price.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of success during the regular season.
Careful on that court. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Here, I'm sorry. Grab his hand. Sorry. Oh, jeez.
What?
Are you okay? Hang on.
What's wrong with you, man?
Sorry.
Holy.
Ed and Ann, we'll send it back to you.
What are you doing?
We'll send it back to you.
What are you doing here?
Sorry about that.
Show.
Sorry about that. Sorry
Come
about
on.
that. Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Sorry.
Are my watches, Dad?
Sorry about that.
I've been trying to clean this boat here. There's a boat show going on here. I don't know what you're doing here, but...
How about if we take you up to the office, I'll get you some dry clothes. Oh, sorry about that. You okay? Sorry about that. You didn't hit anything, did you? I mean,
No, I'm okay. I don't know. No, just cold.
Back to you.
And it's likely one of those international cities might... No! You scared the shit out.
We're working here, man.
Militants. The deputy police chief says 6 officers were killed, including the district's top cop after the vehicle they were riding in was sprayed with bullets. 3 other officers were hurt in the attack. And those are your latest headlines. I'm Jane Skinner. Time now to send you back to Shepard, who is live where? Just outside of Memphis.
The San Diego Yacht and Boat Show. Good morning, everybody. I'm hanging out with my friend John. Fox 5 Morning News starts. Look over there.
And it starts right now. Stop watching. Here they come down the hill. It looks like Ruben is in the lead, and here comes Al.
evenement van Nederland georganiseerd. Zeilkampen. Burgemeester, wat is er nou zo bijzonder aan zeilkampen?
Als je de mooiste... Dat gaat niet goed. Deze kant op. Nee. Probeer.
It took crews longer than anticipated to find the crack in the 64-year-old pipeline. I'm standing here with Fred, who says he was greatly impacted by the gushing of oil. Can you tell us a little more of what you saw?
I sure can. I was sitting on my front porch, grabbed a beer, and fuck her right in the pussy.
Back.
Well,
If I can walk away, I'm going to throw this bucket of water.
Are you?
I can go again. I smoke a little bit a day.
Now, he was determined to have another go, so I thought I'd use my good sense and we get straight out of there. But as they say, Andrew and Melissa, there is never a dull day on the Gold Coast.
Highlights and backstage coverage we're seeing for the very first time. Serene.
Well, a very, very heavy rotation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace and look for the bit. They have the pit.
Number 5 takes us to an accident scene in Charlotte, North Carolina. 4 firefighters are hurt after a fire truck overturns on the highway this morning.
Well, Jessica, I am at Aaron's favorite skate park, Craig Ranch Skate Park, and all these people know who Aaron, nicknamed Wheels, is. Fuck her right in the pussy. And he is, and obviously,
Now, following her victory speech, Kim asked her and her supporters to say a prayer for Gina Roberson, who remains hospitalized for a stress-related illness. Kim says her and Gina will remain friends and work together in this Harrisburg community. Working for you tonight in Harrisburg, Dave Marcheski, ABC 27 News.
Check your panties. About 175,000 rice. I think that was supposed to be pantries.
I couldn't warn you before I saw it, and I couldn't warn you, Eric. I'm so sorry.
About 100.
We do have a DWP spokesperson now on the phone, Louis Slungpugh. I hope I pronounced the last name correctly.
Yes, ma'am. It's Slungpugh.
Oh, thank you very much. What can you tell us about this? Or is it something you've ever seen before like this?
Well, it appears that we have a water main that broke, and the apparent cause of the water main that broke was, it's coming into us from our troops on the ground. Basically, that a couple of college students might have sent down a cherry bomb down the toilet.
What?
Oh.
Can you say that again? You think somebody sent a cherry bomb down the toilet?
Yeah, that's we try to put on seminars, yearly, explaining how dangerous it is to send any kind of explosives down a plumbing drain. But that's what is coming back to us. We had a pressure break around sunset, and the cherry bomb must have popped through the top of the pipe and just blew the bottom right out of it.
Well, is this something that happens because of the UCLA campus and kids playing around, or is it the high school campus, or do you know the source?
Right now, we're still in the investigation phase. It just seems that the break might have come somewhere around the Park Pavilion area, one of the locker rooms. It was either a cherry bomb or someone took a really large dump,
That is an incredible. So, are you 100% sure about that? Is that Oh, we lost him. I'm sorry about that. We hope to get him back and find out how they're going to close down that main.
Right off of Old Jefferson Highway, I was heading to Old Tiger Bend. The problem that we're seeing is it is literally bumper-to-bumper traffic between here and there. And it's weird to be talking about traffic on a Sunday, but that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with increased traffic. We're dealing with stop and go.
So you have not purchased your costume yet. What are you going to be this year?
A prostitute.
Okay. This gentleman here has purchased his costume. What are you going to be this year, sir?
I really don't know what this is, but I've got something a whole lot scarier.
Let's see it.
Sure thing. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Some breaking news. We got a plane crash, 29th and King Drive.
Let's go to Skycam. Skycam is cutting in and out, but it's supposedly in the middle of the road on the south side there. It can tilt down. There's a wing. Is that on top of a car there, Larry? Can you see?
Yeah, there it is.
Wow.
And it looks like a giant hole in the middle of the street.
Oh, yeah, we haven't seen any ambulances here. We see a fire truck.
Yeah, you can see it looks like some cars may have hit each other, but
Man, can you imagine you're driving down King Drive and a plane comes down in the middle of the road? Yeah, that's a big chunk of concrete where the plane just went down.
Yeah, it looks like some cars may have collided there, but it doesn't look like anything serious, except of course for the plane here in the middle of. We are just getting word that this is being shot as part of a TV show. So
are you kidding? They might want to tell the news folks when they're doing this and shutting down King Drive. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Petrania Pouswan has been there all day, so Petrania's party in full swing yet?
It is definitely in full swing. It's close to 9 o'clock and thousands of people are out here. It's like New Year's Eve out here in downtown Summerlin. A lot of people are here celebrating. Governor Brian Sandoval was even up here. Ohio State!
It's really a cool environment, guys.
Once the votes and ballots started rolling in from, excuse me.
Hardest hit. On the
Excuse me, madam. Don't bring liquor here. Taksim'de tamamıyla hayat normale döndü.
You can just come and be by the water. You can take a boat.
If you could stop waiting for a second.
Also happens to be a newspaper reporter, and he was here tonight.
The biggest day today of the entire 10 days of World Pride.
You're asked to call the East Metro Auto Theft team.
What other artists are going to be joining Bruno Mars during the halftime show? So I'm excited to hear about that.
Make his first appearance. But in this case, LaBeouf did not have that.
Good morning, John and Randy. I can tell you that I just learned that about 35 people.
It's hitting up against the seawall, and also we're worried about that tidal flooding in other areas.
Tonight, some of Mia Zapata's very friends were at the EMP looking toward the future.
Students stunned to learn what this federal complaint... Oh, my goodness.
Firefighters say that
You're on private property. Fuck.
We have not gotten into the worst part of this storm yet. That is to come a little bit later on tonight. So,
Kim asked her and her supporters to say a prayer for Gina Roberson, who remains hospitalized for a stress-related illness.
Car break-ins are down 28% this year, but he is urging people to keep their doors locked and to continue to communicate.
You know, a lot of these commuters having to deal with losing their home or their car, and that, excuse us for a second, we're having some interference.
Tim, I got to send it back to you in the studio. Every time we turn the camera on, we've just got a lot of idiots getting in our way.
Live in West Hollywood. Whoa! I'm sorry. Christina Kaiskouchi, KTLA 5 News. Back to you guys.
Police tell us they are still looking for those 8 suspects. Reporting live in Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor.
Let's remember that, of course, he played under Roberto Martinez at Wigan, and at the time, he was very much praiseworthy.
Now, another advantage of this ID system is that the lines are very, very short. The lines are very, very short. And, wait.
This pub, I've only seen a couple of people leave here in the last hour, and that's because they were going to get bunnies tattoos on their arms, premiership tattoos. So, look, as you can see...
ambulance just left, a fire truck just left, and there's a firefighter there right now, but everyone is out safe. We're live tonight.
Yeah. Well, I will show you, bitch!
For many reasons, and that's just one of the reasons.
Yeah, put that on the news.
Lausch bleibt, wie er im Moment ist, und vor allen Dingen, dass er weiterhin aus südwestlichen Richtungen weht. Denn dann kann der Ebstrom, der jetzt inzwischen eingesetzt hat, ungehindert in die Nordsee abfließen.
But something that you cannot prepare for, something that is so horrific, it's affected so many people, from those Oakland parents up to the strangers who felt compelled tonight in Walnut Creek to come together for the vigil.
We'll hopefully get confirmation either way in the next hour or so. Business still not completed here. Chris Houghton, the manager, still here on site at Carrow Road.
Parent company of Lehman Brothers filing for bankruptcy as the subsidiaries basically wind down or Lehman tries to sell them off. In addition, huge news.
Still fun to watch.
Just shocked because of your reporting. Thank you so much for ruining the fun. Total, complete killjoy.
All right,
Something that's gone on for a decade and you've ruined it.
Okay. Wow. Inside their homes, you heard from the mayor who said a number of people haven't left. That worries them, but at this point, if you haven't left, don't go out. You probably can't get out of Atlantic City anyway because the roads have become overwashed.
We have to eat these really fast because they're not going to stay frozen. And she didn't believe me. She said, no, it's cold. I said, it has to be 0 or ice cream won't stay cold. And lo and behold, it's so warm.
VDOT is asking folks to stay off the roads, and that helps them move along quicker here. But if you can take a look at the road here, obviously the buffoonery has returned.
Coach Larry Drew said that adding Ramon Sessions here midway through the season, he said that could have come with some challenges, but he feels like it's been a smooth one, and he said that the two players really complement each other well, and that's been the big reason for their success.
And if you plan on coming down tomorrow, you can expect an even larger crowd. It's supposed to be the busiest night for FanFest tomorrow. Oh, yeah. And, of course, lots of people drinking down here. Can you tell?
Huge array of talent are going to be on stage, the likes of Stevie Wonder, Elton John, Robbie Williams, and then, of course, there's the man who's been the driving force behind it all, Gary Barlow. And earlier, my colleague Emily Maitlis spoke to him.
Drive half the speed limit that you would if you are out on the road, if you have to be on the road. But yeah, I mean, cars parked in the middle of the road. We're seeing it right here all over, and just, dodge those cars in the road. Absolutely.
Opening week when we were here, you didn't believe they beat Georgia. Who you got?
I'm believing in number 5, too, the fifth-year senior, Taj Boyd. I think with this crowd, one of the best atmospheres in college football.
Just had a brief lull, one of the first in a long time, but now the wind's kicking back up again. Chad Myers, the meteorologist, CNN, he had said that, there we go. Got some of the hooligans having some fun out there. There it is.
Στο λόγο που βρίσκομαι, πολλοί λόγοι υπάρχουν, όχι ένας. Ο Θανάσης δεν ξυπνά, ούτε πρόκειται να ξυπνήσει. Οι Έλληνες κοιμούνται με τα παπούσια στο κρεβάτι.
When it's very gray. Thank you very much. Most sane people. Hold it together there, Jim. Most sane people would be inside. This is good now for sane people.
Okay. Esse equipamento causou um curto-circuito e um transformador, e o próprio sistema desligou esses circuitos para que a falha não se estendesse ainda mais.
Ainda há risco de ter mais algum apagão aqui em Pouso Alegre, na nossa região?
Não, o nosso produto ele é exposto.
Today he was back as a representative of the Razorback
confirmed by a family member telling us that the victim likely will be paralyzed for the rest of his life. He's the sole support of his family. 954-493-TIPS if you have any information. In Lauderhill, I'm Hank Tester, NBC6, South Florida.
Fremont Street here is the place where locals and tourists alike gather to listen to music, and people like this, they listen to this stuff all the time. For example, you see this guy's, you like Michael Jackson too, don't you? Well, as you see, this guy's a little out of control right now, but you can't blame him for that. Let's tell you a little bit more about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
So basically, the deal.
Hi, how are you?
Are you having a good Friday today?
Yeah, but we're actually on the air.
We're on TV.
Yeah, thanks.
Right now?
Yeah, thank you.
What? Thanks for what? What?
It just doesn't get any better than doing this stuff down here at Fox.
This is live TV, Ed. You're rolling with the punch as well.
Anyhow, for the past 4 months, I've been waiting for the Chrysler Concorde to come in. He's pulling his tail.
That's the Easter Bunny.
You just can't get this type of entertainment on so many networks. I called my friend Bijan Fatty out at Village Chrysler for many, many times back in December because I've been actually waiting on this car. And you're going to see Concords all over the road.
Troy talked about how the zombies out here because basically what is left is the people walking around with this glazed look in their eyes and just stumbling. Like this one behind me. Hi, yes. How are you doing?
California.
Oh, very nice to meet you.
49ers.
You're going to do an interview with us?
Sure.
Okay, because we were just talking about here along Bourbon Street and the STD rate that's been going on here. And so how long have you had an STD?
I don't have an STD.
Oh, then why did you want to talk?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Are you serious?
Nothing to be ashamed of right now.
No, I don't have the STD. That's
Oh,
so
okay,
disrespectful.
okay,
Oh my
yes.
God.
Anyway, so I've been taking care of, that in my own little way.
49ers.
So, you can see what I've been having to deal with.
The Brewers came up with a handful of great.
This is the season that matters, and despite the fact that they've had such a tremendous amount of success during the regular season,
It's a great birthday present. I'm sure he's very grateful.
Oh.
Folks from the community of Mammoth have been Holy fucking shit. Fuck you, bug. Well, fuck that asshole. And we're back.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Dead giveaway.
Thank you very much for your time. And
either she homeless or she got problems. That's the only reason why she run into a black man.
Charles, thank you for being there, man.
Negro Leagues in baseball and
TJ Quinn with Kevin Krieger.
I thought nothing was ever going to knock off Jack Hoffman that incredible game, but it did.
Be warned, police are on the lookout, and if you get a fine, it's unlikely you'll do that.
Careful on that, Court. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my goodness. Hang on. Here, I'm sorry. Grab his hand. Sorry. Oh, jeez.
What?
Are you okay? Hang on.
What's wrong with you, man?
Sorry.
Holy.
Ed and Ann, we'll send it back to you.
What are you doing?
We'll send it back to you.
What are you doing here?
Sorry about that.
Show.
Sorry about that. Sorry
Come
about
on.
that. Are you okay? Sorry about that.
No, I'm not okay.
Sorry.
Are my watches, Dad?
Sorry about that.
I've been trying to clean this boat here. There's a boat show going on here. I don't know what you're doing here, but
how about if we take you up to the office? I'll get you some dry clothes. Oh, sorry about that. You okay? Sorry about that. You didn't hit anything, did you? I mean,
no, I'm okay. I don't know. No, I'm just cold.
Back to you.
Stuff.
Oh man. It's not possible that it wasn't rigged. For once in my life, I happen to become that sucker.
Oh boy. Griffin has filed a police report. He's thinking about suing. I'm sorry, it's just the banana, the image. Well, police are looking to see if there was indeed any fraud. The coroner